Hello guys, Supersetman here, welcome back to my channel. As Mr. Olympia 2020 show approaches, we continue this series of comparisons between Mr. Olympia 2020 competitors to determine who would potentially win a direct matchup if both competitors bring out their best shape. Today's video is featuring Big Ramy and Hadi Choopan. They definitely are in the discussion for the title this year, and a direct comparison between them seems more than interesting for me, and I hope that for you guys too. I'll be using Big Ramy's 2017 Mr. Olympia's physique, where he placed second behind Phil Heath, and for Hadi I'll be using his 2019 Mr. Olympia physique, where he placed third and also won the People's Champion Award. That being said, let's begin, and as always we start with the front double biceps. Obviously there's a significant size difference between them, Big Ramy being the modern day mass monster and Hadi Choopan being a competitor who transitioned from 212 division to men's open. But in spite of being a short guy, Hadi packs a lot of muscle to his frame, as we can notice in the picture, and Big Ramy has a history of being defeated by smaller guys like Dexter Jackson or William Bonac, mainly for the lack of conditioning. So yes, if Big Ramy comes with a similar condition to his Mr. Olympia 2017 or better, he clearly wins this post, but this is a big if when we talk about Big Ramy. But for our video today, Big Ramy wins the front double biceps. Next pose is the front lat spread. They both look good in this pose, both having wide shoulders and great lat development, but they both have blocky midsections too. Big Ramy obviously is bigger, but Hadi is more conditioned and has better muscle separation, especially through the quads. As I said earlier, I think Ramy's 2017 condition may be enough for him, given the fact that he also packs this amount of muscle. For this comparison, I'm giving Ramy the advantage again. Next pose is the side chest. Same story here, Hadi gets overwhelmed by Ramy's size, and at the same time, at least in the lower body, Ramy has the advantage of muscle separation too. His legs look crazy from the side. I've never seen anyone having those separations through the side of his leg. As the upper body is concerned, Hadi is not known for having great arm and shoulder development in spite of having round and full chest, but it's just not enough. Big Ramy wins this pose also in my opinion. We continue with the back double biceps. Looking at their backs, their back development is very similar, both having good traps development as well as wide lats, but both lacking lower back and lower lat muscle thickness. In this shot, Hadi looks like a smaller scaled but better conditioned Big Ramy, if I may. But yet again, Ramy's size and conditioning in 2017 is just too much for Hadi in my opinion. Big Ramy wins the back double biceps. Our next pose is the back lat spread. Hadi's back looks more thick and full than that of Big Ramy's. His lats seem to insert lower, and he also has more details through his back. Hadi Choopan wins the back lat spread in my opinion. Next pose is the side triceps. Just like in the other side pose, Big Ramy showcases that crazy leg development in a way that cannot be ignored. But as far as the triceps themselves, Hadi Choopan has a way thicker lateral head than Big Ramy, and he also holds the pose in a much pleasing way. Kinda like Dorian Yates used to hit it back in the day, showcasing his calf like that. In my opinion, Hadi Choopan wins the side triceps pose. Let's look at the abs and thighs now. They both have powerful quad development, but Ramy's quads are kinda too big and ruin the flow of his physique, and also lack deep separation. Unlike Hadi, whose quad muscle separation is on point. Hadi also has deeper cuts through his midsection, and he wins this pose in my opinion. Last pose is the most muscular, and as for the rest of the poses, we have the same narrative. Two similar physiques, with one being bigger and the smaller one being more conditioned. But as far as this pose is concerned, I think the accent is put more on mass and size than on condition, and Big Ramy has the advantage and wins this pose. That wraps up our comparison today. Big Ramy wins 5-3 against Hadi Choopan. In my opinion, Big Ramy needs to come very sharp. If he is the most conditioned guy on that stage, I predict him winning the 2020 Mr. Olympia title. As for Hadi, he proved last year what he can do. I think he could have easily won the whole show because he was the most conditioned guy, being also very round and full. He's a wild card for this year's Olympia, and he definitely can win the show if he improves even more since last year. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment with what comparison from this year's Olympia lineup would you like to see next. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this content. See you next time.